say, I don't know what went through my head. I didn't know what it was. I was rushed. I was at work.
Yeah.
And I was supposed well, you either put it on or you don't. And I think it just got the better of us. It should have been don't. You're at work, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, man, we're there now, aren't we?
So yeah, I'm still up. I'm still 60 quid up.
Good.
So
that's it, man. You'll always do stuff like that. But as long as you're aware of it, which you obviously are, because you're obviously on here ranting about it, which is good. You know? It's good because you're aware. A lot of people, mate, the people struggling with Forex is they're not aware of their own actions or their own emotions.
Yeah.
You know. But do you want me, on a good note, do you want me to show you something really sexy? It's not porn. It's not porn. Look at this.
The euro one.
Look at this.
Oh.
We're starting to shift. It's just a case of the weekly actually closed bullish, right? So as long as this weekly doesn't flip back to the upside, we should be good. Also, if the weekly closes bearish here, and I get a top wick, I'm going to be adding positions to this to come down.
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely. But look how close it came to my second entry.
Yeah.
That was my second win back. So yeah, I'm up. I'm currently up $195 on this, which is nice. And I've only got. What is the risk on the EU? I've only risked $230. All I've risked on this.
You stopped still.
Stop still there. Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. So, but I didn't like how the dailies and that were closing.
Yeah.
But I knew, you know, we could get that back. So yeah. So on EU, we are looking at if we can get another weekly close and a top wick. I will be adding positions. I was looking on the lower time frame this morning, and we can't actually get in on it at the moment because the daily, the daily's had such a pump. I would really like this daily to give us a top wick. Definitely cover this fair value gap. There's a fair value gap here, so this daily can flip to the upside at any point, right? If we come back up to these levels, then I could probably look for more sells to come down. But at the moment, that's our EU trade all set up. And the return on this, you're looking, well, even if it's 2 hour take back, that's a 2.5 to 1. Yeah, but the full trade itself, I'm looking at 5.5 to 1. So could be really nice, really nice trade, which is good. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at gold. See what gold closed last night. And so NAS was a weird one yesterday as well. So we had potential buys on NAS, and we were expecting the daily close respecting, and then we were expecting a small daily close and then pushing up. There's the advantage point. But look what price has done, it just shot straight through it. The issue we've got now is the next range on NAS. We've got this here where we broke above, and then the next range on NAS is that. But what you would want really is a bottom wick to tap previous support here. So it's a bit tricky, but we'll go down the lower time frame when we do a top down. I want to do a top down on gold first if we can. And then we did close bullish last night, which is nice. Yeah. So are we ready, Dan? Are we ready?
Yeah,
so all my mic's on before I'm
are.
talking, and then all of a sudden I realise my mic's not being on. Hello? Yeah, my mic's on. My mic's on. Okay. Right, so monthly, very bullish, being a bitch. Want to divorce her because she's so bullish. Weekly, so the monthly doesn't give us much at all. Yeah. Then we've got the weekly. Now look what the weekly's done. I said this the other day. What would we want the weekly to do? So we've now got a range on the weekly, right? We've got between this and this. So we'll put these purple. So it's for my sort of extremities. Right? Then we close bullish here, doji, and then we close bullish again, but we had no bottom wick. So what range are we in? Well, we're technically in this range, right? And we know that price bounces in between ranges, doesn't it? So prices came up, bounced off this range, came down and bounced off this. So where should we be going? Well, technically, we should be coming up to fill the top of the range, okay? And the previous candle tells us that we're still going to do that. Until we get a bearish close on the weekly, that's what we have to act upon what we see. Okay, we don't tell the future in Forex, we just go off probabilities. What has price done in the past? Then it tends to copy what it's done in the past, and we go off probabilities. So we've got Thursday and Friday for the rest of this weekly candle. So this weekly now has came down and created a bottom wick for us here, which is fantastic because that's what I wanted before the flip. So technically now what we could do, we could just get a buy stop above the weekly. If the weekly flips back up to the upside now, I would probably say it's highly likely we're coming through to fill the range with this one weekly candle. But what would the dailies look like if we done that? So if we go down, we know this weekly can flip at any point to the upside, right? Unless we get a fake out, and unfortunately we can't preempt fake outs. We could still get a fake out, but we can't preempt them. So we'll have to wait until that happens. And then if you look at the daily, what has the daily done? So what would it look like if that weekly was going to flip and drive to the upside? So bottom wick and then a push. Is that size candle doable? Well, if we compare it with other ones close, this one, yeah, I think it's doable to get that sort of size candle. And then Friday, could we then see bottom wick and then through, and then that's the weekly? So easy, just makes sense, doesn't it, with the weekly? So how could we get in on this then? Could we look at buys in around these zones? So if we close and respecting at certain zones, or if we close back to the upside, we're breaking the lows again here on the 15, which is good. Could we look at a wing back buy some point? The issue we've got with is we're doing that bottom wick now. You've got a zone here where we're tapping. We are tapping previous support now on the daily, which is nice. Could we look at a wing back buy in around this area for the daily to flip? Let's go down the time frames and let's see what we've got. We've got a OB here, which we've tapped and it's pre-filled, so it means we might need to break this low. 6 hours not really telling me much. 5 more bearish. Oh, we're there though. So the previous 6 hour is technically still above this range. We've got 2 hours left of this 6 hour. So is this 6 going to flip to the upside? I've got the 4. So again, we've got a prominent 4 hour range here, which we haven't broke below. So in order to take sells below, I would need at least a 4 hour close below this, because the 4s fill the range. Okay, so if we got a 4 hour close below this and then I got a top wick, then I would be interested in sells down. However, we'd have to make sure, because it's counter trend, because the daily can flip to the upside at any point, and also the weekly can flip. So we'd have to be very careful. What I would really like to see is, and hopefully it takes all day, because Emma wants to put the Christmas decorations up today, and I said, yeah, as soon as I'm done trading. So if I'm here till 6 o'clock at night, that's just what the markets do for me, isn't it? I can't help it. So the 4 hour, if we get a 4 hour close below and then we got a fake out back in, I would love to take the fake out. Or if this 4 is, I'm not sure this 4 is going to flip. So here's a minor range here. See, look. So I've already tapped it though. I don't know whether I would take it. Tends to wing back there. Just go down the time frames quickly, guys. 2 seconds. Still got 2 hours left of the 2. Oh, everything's close. Everything's respected. Everything is respected. This is just a break of the laws in order to come back up. 53 minutes. Where is the 1 hour range? This is quite a prominent range. We've also got another area here. Oh, look at the 5, no bottom wicks. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. If the next 5, this next 5 can come down, break this low, create a bottom wick for these 2 5s, I'll have a buy stop above the 5. So there was a potential wing back buy from here, right? Everything at the every time frame. So if we look at the 1, those respecting. The 2 hasn't closed yet, but the previous 2 is still respected. The 3 hasn't closed yet, but the 3 is still respecting this level, because that's where the 3 zone is. The 4, again, is also respected, but hasn't filled the range, so that's the only downside to it. But it means the 4 could still pull back to here. So everything is still respecting the upper ranges. So could this be a fake out to the downside to then come back into the range to then come up? That's what I'm interested in. And if it is going to be a fake out, oh, it's fast. What would it look like? What would the 15 look like, for example? Well, the 15 could pull back and just close respect. The 15-minute range, there is a range down here, 4050. Let's look left. Look at these. Look at these. Tap. Do we reject? This is what we're getting at. Do we reject from here? No.
5's opened.
Yeah, the 5. Okay, the 5. Let's see what this 5 does. This 5 can give us a bottom wick first. I don't know whether to wait for the 15 though.
Yeah, this is the last 5 of the 15, isn't it?
But I'd have tight stops on this. I don't think I'd risk much. I think I'd be risking about no more than $100. Let's see if this 5 can come down. If this buy can come and break the lows, I'll have a buy stop above the 5, right? My stops would only be 4041, and I'd only be risking no more than $100, because worst case, all we do, if we don't get in on this, we just look at buys above here when we close respected, if we close respected. Or if we fake out to the downside, we'll wait for a 1 hour to close back in, and then we'll take that. But just means we're waiting more. Where I think we probably need to tap previous support anyway, so we could grab this. But let's see if this one can break. Oh shit! Kick my computer. Let's see if this one can break the lows. Not broke the lows yet. The 15's about to close, so would we see? If we look at all the times the 15's closed round here, right? You've got this one, got this one, got this one, got these ones, and you got we disregard that one. And price came straight through there. Then you've got these ones here. And we've got these ones. These ones. That is it.
Big drop.
We broke the law.
Yeah.
Okay, so
big,
this is good. This is good. 3 minutes left of it. Right. We're not in on this, right? I'm gonna have a buy stop. I don't think it's gonna flip though, but if it does, we're just gonna have a buy stop on. Stop would just be here for now. Just in case it flips. I don't think it's going to flip though, guys, right? But the way that's pushing, I don't think it's. It looks like the 15's going to have to close. Very bearish. 4041. But if it does, yeah, $111 out. So if the 5 does flip now, I would probably say it's highly likely the 15 pulling back, and then the next 15 is going to have to give you a top wick anyway. So that would be our trade. If this 5 doesn't flip, guys, I'm going to be deleting straight away, and we'll just wait for the 15. See what the next 15 does. Do you know what, actually? It's a new 15. I think if this next 5 gives a bottom wick, if this next 5 gives us a bottom wick, I'm going to buy stock above that 5. Ooh, are we going to flip here? I've only got $100 risk on it. 1 minute. If it closes bearish, guys, I'm deleting. Okay, so make sure you delete fast, because the new 5 could just do this. Pop, and then go. Make sure your buttons on the X on the MT4 are ready to delete if. See, it's flipping really. But I could be wrong. I think this 5 will probably break below here, and then the new 5 will then close back in. And that'll be the 15. In seconds. Okay, I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete the buy stop. This is what we're going to do. Stand by though. If this 5 pops down with no top wick, I'm going to be taking a buy, market execute. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to be in, guys, for a buy. Yeah, I'm in for a buy now. Stops are just a low. I'm only risking. How much are you risking now? I'm only risking bloody $50. I'm only risking $50 here, you guys. That's a bit lower. If we're right, we could see price really push right back up. Okay. So I think what we're going to get now is a straight into profit. This 5's going to close back in like so. That'll be a fake out on the 5, because gold does this a lot. That'll be the 15 pulling back. That'll be the 15 pulling back to tap previous support. We'll go risk free maybe around here. Take partial move to break even. We'll go risk free around here. Now what we're expecting, this 15 could flip to the downside because it's broke out, obviously, right? But because of all the previous time frames, I've closed respecting these levels. I'm expecting a fake out back in. Might be wrong. The fake out could be further down, but I am expecting a fake out at some point. Okay, that's why I'm very low risk on this. It's a swoop entry. We're just seeing if this is the fake out area where we're going to reject from. That's it. That's all we're doing. And if it is, the 15s are quite a powerful time frame. I could probably see, as long as we get a bullish close on this 15, you'll find that'll probably initiate the move. Okay, but this 15 could easily drive back up and be the one to close back in. And I'm willing to risk $60. Well, I'm willing to risk 100, but because I put it on the same lot and it's a bit further down, it's a better entry. It's only $60, so I'm willing to risk $60 to see if I'm right. Yeah, if I'm wrong, not a problem. It's only fucking $60. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is with trading. All probabilities. So, yeah, we're in for buys on gold. If we get this 5 does close bullish above this level, might even look at another entry. So if the 5 closes above here, and we get a fake out, or even like basically the 5's got to close above the wing back area. That's it, and then it's classed as a fake out. As long as we close above that, we'd be classed as a fake out. If we close below that, then we've technically got a nest play, and you'll find we probably need to come further down. Okay, which we know price can come straight through our stops. Okay, if we're wrong. So let's see how the 5 does that. All on this 5, literally all on this 5.
No. Risque.
Tell you what we could do though. The only issue I've got is the 15 hasn't closed respecting anywhere. That's my only downside. It's actually broke below this level. You've got an area of a zone here, which you could. I don't think you'll reject though. You probably love to come through. So we're literally only going off. Is this our fake out? That is it. That's the only thing we're going off really. If we look at the daily, right? The dailies, what are we rejecting? If we close bearish here, yeah, price can do that. I mean, it's done it here, look. Close bullish, and then we just drop. Okay, through. So yeah, gold can do that. But if we go off the weekly, I'm not sure the weekly's going to do that. I think if let's 2 minutes, guys. Till the taxi's here. Back a second.
No worries. What?
Oh my god, it's done it. Freezing.
Right. Freezing up here as well.
Oh, the 5 closed bearish, didn't it? Okay, we'll probably get stopped on this.
I got stopped.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Did you go low risk though?
Yeah. So it was about 70.
I'm actually still in, am I? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped now. $60. Okay, see the 60? Bang.
Bang.
Bang. Okay, so that is not the area we're going to reject from. So we'll get rid of that. Wait for potentially the hour. I think we're going to have to wait. See how this hour closes. Or let's have a look where this can go now. Where is the hour range? I would probably say here. So this is my hourly range. I mean, look at the hour. The hour can actually drive through this area, to be fair. Look at these here. That's the first area it rejects from. Let's mark this up.
It's going to reject from here. And just straight up.
Yeah, I think we've sort of missed this here. The hour can drive straight through these ranges, even without a nice break below. But if you look at these hours where they came from these heights, which I believe is where we came from. See, this one came right through. Gonna have to wait to see how this hour closes. Or we're expecting the hourly to. The hour has broke out, so I can't really take it. This is the thing. How long's left of 15? 5 minutes left of 15. There. What do the 30s do? 30 closed there. Didn't tap our zone. I'm gonna have to wait for the hour, guys. That's something really stands out. 35 minutes left for the hour. So if the hour is going to close bearish, it's going to close below here. So do we just wait? Yeah, we wait for the hour. We wait for the hour and we see how the new hour opens up. If we open up with no top wick and we pop down, got buy stops maybe above. I'm expecting that. Might be wrong. I'm expecting a fake out. I mean, if we don't get a fake out in the next candle, I reckon we'll still maybe do mess about down here like these and then come back above. And then that's where I'm interested for the daily to flip. But we might mess about in London session. This is the downside to it. Okay. Right, we'll wait for the hour. We'll do a top down on NAS, see what's going on with NAS. See if it is out there for us. Go from there. So, NAS, US 100. Let's have some latte. Okay, so, monthly, very bullish at the moment. Doesn't give us much info apart from we now creating a bottom wick. So this monthly could still flip to the upside at any point. Still 9 days left of it. Okay, there's enough time to flip. Weekly, still very bearish. Now remember, what I was saying is we're still respecting this level on the weekly, right? You've got a minor support here, but it is a support. And the previous weekly, 2 weekly candles closed respecting this level. So I am expecting this weekly to flip and push to the upside, or close doji and then we start moving back up. And it's created a bottom wick and broke the lows, which is nice. You've now got liquidity to come back up if we need to. We've got more liquidity to come back up. So yeah, I could see the weekly carrying on driving. And then we had this yesterday, but we just couldn't get it on it because I had to go. But we know the daily it closed respecting this level. So we were expecting price to pull back to here at least. Now price pulled back, and then isn't that one? I'll probably say that one. And then we've had a fake out back into the area, which is a great sign for the weekly to start to, that could initiate the flip on the weekly. There's only 2 days left though. The issue we've got now is we haven't got much of a bottom wick on this daily, and we didn't break a low here. Yes, we broke this low, so we should have enough liquidity to drive up, but we didn't break this low. I would prefer a bottom wick, and then I'd be looking at buys now to get in. The only other downside as well to this is we've nearly filled the range. So the next range is this. So that's your target. That's got to be your target. Weekly though. See the weekly target's up here. So do we go for the weekly one instead? It's a weekly target. If the daily's going to drive, it's going to drive past that. It's going to drive to that at least. We need 6, got an hour and a half left. 4 closed bullish, didn't quite tap. If I can get a pullback, 3. So we've never rejected from here, right? Never rejected from here, ever. We've always came up and tapped this level, tap this level, tap this level. That's all I've got to go, right? 100% of the time we've came up and tapped 25178. 25178. Hey. Miami number's 2517. 6989. Oh, easily amused.
It's a sign.
It's a sign. So, but this is what scares me a bit, because we haven't had much of a pullback. We've got fair value gaps here. We've got fair value gap here. Okay, what probably needs filling. And you've got another one here again, what probably needs filling. So if we could maybe pull back, there's an OB here as well. Maybe pull back to this OB and then close them back above certain zones. We could then look at the buy to come and fill the rest of the range. Unless this flips to the upside. Do close bearish. Thing is, it could just pop up now though. This is the thing, that I can't get in on it because I haven't had a pullback as such. Yeah, so I need a pullback, guys. It's a bit of a difficult one, really. Could I take the sellers down? Probably not, because we need to fill this range. So you could easily just trickle up, and trickling up's the worst thing. I need to see how this 4 closes, but at that point, price comes up to here, that's it, we're done the day on hands, because these are forward candles. You can just really just mess about around these levels or doing anything. So yeah, I don't like NAS. I don't think I'd be touching it unless I get a really nice pullback. At least these levels. But you don't tend to pull back. I can pull back to this. Yeah. I don't know whether I like it, guys. I don't think I'm going to touch NAS. Let's go back to gold, see what gold's doing, and then we'll have a look at EU, the 15 close. Okay, 15 close. Let's see how this 15. This is what we were after, basically.
Yeah.
Fives look like. Yeah. So this is what I was trying to get here. This. The bullish 5 close, new 5, bottom wick, flip to the upside to drive up. Because I said the 15 can be the one what fakes out, like the 15 can come all the way back up and close above. So if we can get a 15-minute close, I can just get a 15-minute close, and then I get a bottom wick, I'll probably take the 15. Yeah. Let's see how this 15 is going to close. How long's left for the 15? 12 minutes. The thing is, this 15 can come and smash our advantage point. That's our advantage point because this is either a break, retest to carry on, or this is a break, fake out to carry on. That's what this is. And we're trying to work out what is it. We know the daily should flip to the upside, and we know the weekly should flip to the upside. But we're trying to work out if this is the turning point for the daily and the weekly, or could it be further down? Could it be down here? If we look on the daily's broke the lows, so really and it's tapping previous support now. The support on the daily is here, so you tap previous. So it makes sense to start flipping from here. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's good. Let's see how this 15 closes. Really drive up this 30 and 15 as well. Look at you, no, you little shitbag. See what the 15 does next. It's one of them days, isn't it, Dan? One of them days. But we've got to be disciplined, no emotions, you know. Wasn't our trade to take that one. We'll catch something. Oh, we'll catch something. But look at the one now. What did I say about all the time frames? All the time frames are still respecting previous zones.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was a wing back area here, which obviously we marked up, but it already tapped it, and I don't like when it's already tapped it and then it comes down again.
Because then it could just go straight through.
Yeah. You've missed it, basically. So, just look at that. Jesus Christ almighty.
Ugh, that's naughty.
Yeah.
That is naughty. And it was that 5? That 5 just...
Yeah, we got the wrong 5, that was it, really.
Yeah.
Got the wrong 5. But this is the thing, look, like we managed to test if we were right, and we hardly lost any money. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, It's managing your loss. You have to take losses, right? It's managing them. If you have to take losses, would you prefer just bloody stop loss getting smashed with original or high lot size, or you're really focusing on, okay, how can I lower the risk here? Well, I'm not 100% on this trade. Let's lower the risk. What am I willing to risk to see if I'm right? Well, because it's counter trend and we haven't technically had the fake out yet, I'm only low risk, no more than $100 for me. Even though it was $60. But yeah, I mean, if what we have to now, so if the 15 closes back into the range, then could we look? The only thing I don't like, right, is the 4. So if you look at the 4 hour, you've still got that and that to go for the 4 hour range to be filled. So if that needs to be filled and the 4 needs to close respecting, then that means we're not going to drive up. It means we're going to close in and around these areas until the 4 closes, which is an hour and 20.
Yeah.
So do we need to see how this 4 is going to close? That's my question. Because I can't really see this 4 flipping to the upside and driving up. Because if we done that, that means we rejected from here. When have we ever rejected from there? We've only ever rejected from here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait there, what's this? Oh, I'll tell a lie. So there is actually a level here where we have... Oh, another one. Okay, I'll take it.
No.
So we've actually got 2 levels. We've got one here and one here. Not quite at it, but then the 4 obviously comes all the way back up. So, yeah, we could actually reject from here. And the previous 4 is closed respecting that one. There's an hour and a half left of it. So if the 4 is going to do that, what would the next 2 hours look like? There's 2 1-hour candles left. So this 1 hour would probably have to flip, close bullish, and then the next one would be the one that does it. So could we see that happening on the hour? Yeah, that probably could. If we're going to get that, how is it going to look on the 15th? Well, the 15th will close back above, or you just get a bullish close on the 15th. Yeah, so I think if this 15, even if we close respecting, if the 15 comes down and gives us a bottom wick, I think what I'm going to do is have a buy stop maybe above the wick of this 15. Because if you push past that, you are very, very likely going to tap at least this, and that's your advantage point.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15. So look, he's a one here. Look, so 15 close, bullish, steep bottom wick, broke the lows again, then flipped and drove. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we might have a trade off this 15. Stops for me on this, guys. What is this here? Just want to rule this out, so I'll probably look at maybe stops around here. Or what you could do is have stops just the low, but you might get another 15 pop down, break the lows, and then flip, like we've just seen, because that's what price could do. So that's what I'd be looking at. My take partial move to break even. Okay. Sign of rejection. Yeah, my first sign of rejection. That'll be my first sign of rejection there, so I would take that. A full TP is the thing. Full TP technically could just be the weekly range 4269 if this weekly is going to flip today. Excuse me. God. If this 4 is going to flip, then full TP could be here. I'd definitely be taking more partial out there. Yeah, that's what I'd be looking at, guys. If you're strong enough to hold 4269, obviously go for it. But I'm just thinking with New York session, that might need to break the lows again.
Is it NFP?
NFP today.
Mm.
Yeah, NFP today. Oh no, no. Okay, let's see what this 15 does. Get this ready for trade IDs. So we potentially have a buy stop above here. Stops would be 4028. Take buy stop trade even would be 4068. But we're mainly going off the 50. We might get a better entry depending on how steep the bottom wick is.
Where's your stops on this? Is that
4028 for me? Yeah, you could just go the low, but you might need to break the low one more time. 40. TP1 would be 4068. TP2 4130. Okay, there's the 15 now. We've closed respecting this level low. Can we get a bottom wick? 30. Yet. If I can get a bottom wick, I'm going to move. I'm going to move my top two. Get a bit more pullback. If I can tap this level, pull back, I'll move my high. Yeah. So Kentley got a buy stop above. But if we drop back down, come on. I'm gonna pull back to this if I can. I can activate here. 4028. Yeah. 15. I think on a bit of pullback. But so the 15 is still respecting, so we've got to be careful. Okay, we do have to be careful. 15 is still respecting. 30 hasn't closed yet. The 1 hasn't closed. We've got another. It's the last 15 of the 1. Okay, so if this one's going to flip, then I would imagine this 15 driving. And if the 1 is going to fake out, I'm not saying it's going to, but if it is going to fake out, then this 15 would look something like that. Yeah, so that's what we're after basically. And we might get activated here. Got buy stops on. am activated. I'm in for buys on this.
It literally, just looking at it there,
Yeah.
the body of the candle didn't even move. It just produced a wick.
Like a flicker.
Yeah,
A
just
flicker.
produced a wick, and that was it.
So what we want to see now is a 30-minute in the one to flip and a 30-minute fake out. That's what we ideally want. My get out of this is probably if this 15 closes bearish. If this 15 closes doji or bearish below here, probably look to close out. Okay, and wait for a close back above. Because we didn't close. Because that would then be 2 candles closing respecting. And that would be your first indication that this is just a break retest in order to push further down. Yeah. So that's what we've got. The take passing move to break even. It's a bit tight, but it has to be there. Unfortunately, I say a bit tight. It's 92 pips. And again, our stops are pretty big. So, yeah, I have to go risk-free and break even from there. Because that's the first sign of rejection, where we could come up, tap, and then reject in order to come back down. Which I'm not sure it will. If the one fakes out, I'm not sure that's going to happen. We'll probably get, you think, let's say we're on this, right? We broke the lows, we come back up, we close back above there, we tap this level, and then you only pull back to this level, which would be our break even area. Just miss our break even. And then obviously we start to move, but this one comes down. But still, that's not the one I was looking at though. Where's the one I was looking at? When you got this one. Seem to push up even more. Maybe break even's a bit higher up actually. We could actually move our break even. Up. Yeah, we could actually. So break even technically could be here. Yeah, that's my break even there. 4072. But we might reject from this level, you see, and come back down. So as long as we're aware of it, you could look at another entry actually. If we do pop down to here, you tend to push up, tap, and then pull back, tap, and then go. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it's all on this 15 now. What's this 15 going to do? We've got 8 minutes left of it. And we break back through to these ranges. And if you think about it, I mean, you've got candles with no top wicks and that here as well. Price is likely going to have to come back to this at some point. Yeah, is this just the time it's going to come back to it? So yeah, that's all it is, guys. The main thing is all the higher time frames has closed respecting. It's the lower time frames. It's only the lower time frames what broke out. And then we're trying to preempt to see if we are going to fake out on the higher time frames. So therefore the lower time frames break out and close back into these ranges. I would have felt a bit better if this 15 had closed back above this level. But because the other time frames and these ranges are a bit skew with, like look, the 15 closed there, 15 closed there, 15 closed there. I'm happy to sort of still take it. But if the 15 closes doji, then I'll probably look to just manage risk, get out and wait for another 15. Yeah. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. What is happening on the fives? So the fives start closing bullish. We haven't had a bearish 5 yet. we know we can sort of reject from here and come back down, little pullback. Drive through. Are we going to drive through? The 15's never really closed here, and what's weird as well, it's never really like closed bullish. So every time it sort of drove through this range, it's always bearish, 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 right?
And then just turns.
And then just turns. So we don't sort of close bearish and then close bullish and then carry on dropping. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So look straight through. So for me, if we get a 15-minute close, I would imagine that's because it's a turn. Look at the first 15-minute close. When we come below here, try and identify the first 15-minute close. So there's the first one. Price carries on. Okay. Let's say we'll use this one as well. Bearish, bearish, bearish. First one, 15-minute close. Price carries on. 15-minute close. Price carries on. So we go. We can't take them into consideration because we need the ones coming down. And you could even put these ones in if you want. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Close below. First 15-minute close. Carried on. You could put this one in as well if you want. But I know this didn't close below, but still first 15-minute close. Carry on. Straight through the range. First 15-minute close. Carry on. Not much, but we still carried on for a bit. At least 2 15-minute candles. So probability wise, really, we've had our first 15-minute bullish close. Another one. This one was a bit sneaky. He had a bullish close and then he had a fake out back to the downside. So that one could have caught you out. Still, once you've had that 15-minute close, quite carried on. You broke the lows here. This is why my stops have to be below A in case we do this. But yeah, look, first 15-minute bullish close, price carries on, straight through, first 15-minute close, price carries on, 15-minute close, price carries on, same again, same again, same again. Do you know what I mean? So probability wise, we should carry on for a bit. And that is literally, what I've just done there is the key to trading. Just look at previous data. But what does price do? What does price do? We might get a rejection from here though. Right, we might get a rejection from here. And if once we tap this swing back now becomes valid for me. If we do pull back, I will take a second entry here. Because what can happen, price will come up, tap, pull, and then comes through. So I will add another position on.
Come on, 15.
15. What did the 5 do? So the 5 flipped. Nice. So this is where we might get a rejection. Yeah. If we do, again, I'm putting a wing back buy on here. Just confirm now. I see that. Where the hell did I see that? That was here, wasn't it? Yeah. So up, rejection, tap, and then gone. It happened once, mind. But if we do come back down, then yeah, cool. Oh my god, the 5's got. And if we come straight through, fantastic. I'm up $72 on this one. So this is now, what would this be, Dan? The 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour. We was the first, when I done the top down, what were we saying? I'm expecting a rejection from these levels, potential fake outs, because every time frame it close respected. So if this one closes like this, then fantastic. You could expect a nice big push. Even unfortunately, we've got another area here. We might have to take more parts from here. Look at that.
That is a nice deep candle.
That is a beautiful 15 candle. And see what I mean with the 50s? Because I know I always preach about, well, the 15's close respecting. So I'm sort of contradicting what I've been preaching in regards to the 15 close respecting. So technically we had a nest play on the downside. But because obviously we understand the higher time frame candles as well, we know that we're expecting the daily to flip, weekly to flip, and all the other time frames are close respecting. Could this be a trick? Could this just be a trick trying to catch us out? So I was still happy to put the trade on off the 15, even though the 15 closed respecting. I mean, we're not in the clear yet. Like I said, we can reject from here. We can reject from here and come back down. But this now will be a back by situation. We have to pull back. So this is the hour now. Where is the hour closing? Look at this hour close. Okay, this is interesting. So hour close. The issue we've got with the hours is you had a rejection there, rejection there, rejection there, rejection there, rejection there, rejection. Look how staggered they are.
Yeah.
So it means that we can close anywhere and still drive. Now we've got the same thing on as the 15. Look at the hour. The hour's closed technically. If we're going off this support, we're still respecting this level. We've technically got a nest play. Technically got a nest play on the 1 hour. But is this trying to trick us as well? Do we still think price is going to push back up? Let's have a look at the 2 now. So the 2's got another hour left of it, right? And the 2, we can reject from here. Got the 2 actually is a bit more neater. So if we get a bullish 2 close, then yeah, that would probably confirm we're absolutely correct in our analysis, and you're probably going to drive up from there. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far, even though the hour's got no bottom wick, which I don't like.
Yeah.
But so this hour could flip because the 15's got no bottom wick and the hour's got no bottom wick. I had $250 risk, 0.5% on this. $250, yeah. I've got risks on that. Can we pop past that away? There's an advantage point because you've got a 15 here with no top wick. So we probably need to take this top wick. But to be honest with you, Dan, if we get that 2 hour close, I can see the next 2 literally driving up.
Just fly. Want.
Just fly.
Just fly. Don't come back. Don't come back.
I would have preferred a bottom wick on this though before moving up. Just something like that would have been nice. So I'm up $95 so far on this.
60.
Yeah. And if you can hold out from going risk free, you wait for the 2, which is another hour, and you do get. The thing is with the two can still flip to the downside. That's the downside to it. The 2 can still flip to the downside because the 1's close respecting this minor support here. So this 1 could flip at any point to the downside. So I think what I'm gonna do. Do we go risk free? If we had this bottom wick, and I wouldn't mind going risk free. But the issue I've got now is, if we take partial and go risk free here, we might need to create this bottom wick, and that could stop us out at break even. And then the 2 closes bullish, and then the next 2 drives. I mean, I suppose we could re-enter with a new 2. So
that's the way that I'm looking at it.
Well,
I've already taken a loss, so I'm break even.
Are you out of the trade?
No.
All right.
So I'm at risk free. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we can also get another entry off the 2 hour. If the 2 hour close is bullish, could you think if we went in this trade and that 2 hour close like that, I'd get in. I'd get in for a buy back up. So yeah, that's something we could look at. Can we tap this zone though? We haven't tapped this zone yet. Come on, Barbara. I seen Barbara in Nate's group the other day. Is she still trading?
Bob, she's doing the futures now.
Is she?
I still have no idea what the futures is.
It's just the same as it, apart from the spreads are like, there is no spreads whatsoever. You've got to do it through like their platforms, like their own trading view. It was pretty good. I smashed a challenge in fucking a couple of days, but I didn't like how I couldn't hide my money. You like, and also you can't change your lot sizes, so it's not like you have contracts. It's either like $10 per pip or like $5 per pip, depending on what you go. So I think I don't know what the numbers are. It's like a micro lot or a I don't know what the other one is. So, and you can only make a certain amount. It's like $250, like per trade type of thing. When your contract's up, so you put like 4 contracts on, and each one's worth $200 or something like that. I haven't done it much at all. But Nate told me the other day actually you can hide your money, so I might actually look at it again. But yeah, it's so tight with there's no spreads.
Yeah.
So you literally, like this trade here now, people who are on futures, what they'll be doing. Oh shit. They'll be trailing their stops now. They'll be like that now.
Yeah.
Be doing that. So I think that's what they'll be doing. Okay, is this 5 going to come down for this bottom wick? Just be aware though, we know we can reject the main, come all the way to here and still play out. So if we do go into drawdown, obviously just understand that we know we can do that. Unless you've gone risk free. I mean, if you've gone risk free, you could go risk free now, get stopped out at break even, and then you know you get another entry on here, and you've got a better entry. But you're not in drawdown. It's another way you could look at it.
I basically just swapped me -40 for +40. That's what I've done in this.
Have you took partial?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, just in case.
I mean, we had a lovely 5 close there. We haven't had the 15 bullish close yet. We've got another 7 minutes, 22 minutes left of the 30. The 30 can actually, if we look left, look at the 30 there. So, first 30 bullish close, no bottom wick. First 30 bullish close, no bottom wick. So we could actually drive up without the bottom wick.
Yeah.
No, look at this here. Do you know what? No bottom wick. No bottom wick. We still drove up. No bottom wick. Wow. No bottom wick. Fucking hell, Dad. My God. It's mad how we talk about trading. I talk about trading like porn. Have you seen this porn? Oh, it's fun. Oh.
It's called No Bottom Wick.
It's called No Bottom Wick. Yeah. Yeah, No Bottom Wick. That's actually where I might take partial here, 4080. Let's check on EU, see what EU is doing. Okay, we'll consolidate a bit, which is good, because this is what, believe it or not, yes, obviously we all want price to carry on driving down, but I know how price works. Like, you can't just literally drop through the floor. You need liquidity, so you want pullbacks. So ideally I want this top wick. I want price to come all the way back to tap here, which is nearly back to break even, but I'm not bothered. That's what I want, because I know there's more liquidity to carry on driving at that point, break these lows. We've been eyeing this trade up for months, I would probably say. Months. Naz has disappointed me. Yesterday was lovely for Naz. Is this 6 gonna flip? There's 50 minutes left of this 6. This is a support level on the 6. So does the 6 need to close at this level, and then the next 6 comes up in an hour? That's what could potentially happen. Look at the 4 looks beautiful. We said the 4 was respecting, didn't we, once we've identified these zones?
Yeah.
And we thought it was down here first. I was like, actually, as early as here. The 4's flipped now. So can the 4 stay bullish? Can the 4 stay bullish? So 3, 2, 1. It's just the 1. The 1 I don't like because it's got close respecting this level, but if you look at all the 1s, they're all at different levels. I mean, you could argue and say we're on this one, you know, or we're on this one. So, yeah. Well, the trade idea, because the trade ID, the TP1 was a bit lower, so that's technically hit. We're in sells on Euro USD and we're in buys on gold. So TP1 for this one was 4068. It's here, which was hit. What's that? 068. 93 pips. Nice. Oh, there we go. There's the pump. Okay, so you're at tape partial now. Okay, now you could go risk free if you want. See, I know you've already done that, Dan.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
I'm up $100 on this moment. Let me wait for the 2. Gotta just, it's all on the 2. If the 2 closes bullish, that's it, we're in the money. If the 2 flips, then obviously we're just wrong. And at the moment it can still flip. The 30, the 1 can still come up, still reject for being pulled back. 30, it's got no bottom wick, and we know the 30s can actually push all the way through. Definitely to this level around 4076. It's another rejection area on the 076. I can take that there. I'll take partial from there off the 30. Then I'll go risk free, and then I'll look for a, if the 2 closes bullish, I'm looking at another entry off the 2. Yeah, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. So we did hit take partial move to break even, guys. If you want to do that now, you can do. I'm just holding at the moment. I'll see if we can push a bit further up. Should this 30 flip raw? They shouldn't really flip to the downside. Therefore, could we go risk free? This 15's closed. I think if this next 15 can do this for me, this would be perfect. If this 15 can come down, create a bottom wick, this 15, and then flip, then I'll go risk free. Yeah. But if you can and you want, take partial. Well, you should have took partial move to break even here anyway. I've just adjusted mine slightly. Give a bit of breathing space. That's a lovely 15-minute close. Can we come and have a bottom wick? Do we add another position? It's 30 good. It's 30 should push through to this level. This 30 is going to push through to that level. And this 15, if this 15 gives me a bottom wick, I'll put another position on. If I come and tap this level, I'll have another buy stop on. And my stops would only be the low. Okay. So stand by. Because we've got an advantage point here. All the 30s tend to tap this 4075 when the 15 closes here. Come on, drop down. Didn't get that pullback, are we? We haven't actually took this advantage point yet. We haven't took it yet. I will be going risk free though, guys, if we tap this level. Aye. Or if I take partial, depending on how much I take, if I take enough, we might leave stops where they are, but the risk will be far less than what we've took. If that makes sense, from the profit. So the profit would cover that loss, and that's a way to keep stops where they are to see if the 2 is going to close. Is the 2 going to give us a bottom wick and drive up? Does the 2 give us a bottom wick? So if we look at the 2s, we've got a 2 here, we've got a little bottom wick, and then we drove up. The 2 just drove straight away, 2 drove straight away. 2 drove straight away. This 2 got a bottom wick, that's why I've got another wing back on here, and then a flip to the upside. So it doesn't really drive straight away, so we might get that bottom wick, you see. That's what I don't want to get stopped down at. Because if the 2 closes like this, you could potentially get a bottom wick to the body of the 2, which would stop you out in order for a flip. 15's coming down. 15 is coming down. Come on, pull back. stops though. I'm actually on the 15. Probably just be off the 15. Ideally, I want this 15 to come and take this no bottom wick. If the 15 might get out of this, if the 15 closes back below here, I'll probably look to get out and wait for 2 to close. Okay, that would be my get out. There's 11 minutes left of it. Come on, tap this level. I'm gonna have a buy stop above the 15 now, right? 15 does flip. And it's highly likely it's going to be tapping at least 4075, if not driving straight through to 408. My stops for this would be the wick of this 15, because what I'm expecting, if this 15 flips, I don't expect it to come back down. I don't expect it to come up, activate us, and then flip back down. Okay, so I'm gonna have a back stop above. So the wick would be around about 40663. $150 risk on it. Got. So I've got a buy stop on. My stop loss is just the low here. Stop loss. Here's the thing though, guys, right? As soon as you tap this, you've got to go risk free on this second one, right? I'm hoping we get a pop through, a pop straight through to here, which wouldn't get us stopped out, right? Through. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan, old man.
Come on. It's no bottom on the 5 as well.
Isn't it? We don't like that, like that. We don't like that. No. We didn't actually take this no bottom wick though, did we? But we know the 30, we don't have to take that bottom wick because it's the 30, and we know the 30s don't need a bottom wick. So we could easily drive up. How many candles are left of this 15? 2 5-minute candles. So if we can get a nice big bullish close on this, ideally I want a bottom wick, and then the next 5
to flip and
straight through. Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So we're just adding all we're doing. We're in a winning trade, and we're adding to that trade. That's it. And sometimes people find it daunting to do that because you're in a winning trade and you're putting more risk on. But the key with it is we do actually need to add to our winning trades and cut our losers short. That is the definition of profitability. We try and make as much as we can out of our winning trades. We try and lose as least as we can on our losing trades. That's it. I was at Liverpool yesterday, Dan, for the ladies' football. We won 1-0. Yeah. Best win of the season for them.
Love it.
They did, to be fair, the best they've played so far, so they're definitely improving, which is nice. But I tell you what, mate, it was freezing. Absolutely freezing. I had a jumper on. I had to put a jumper on.
What? In the middle of November?
I know.
What is the world coming to?
Mental. Absolutely regimental. Absolutely regimental. So let's say this 15. I mean, if this 5 closes like this, nice. Can we get a bottom wick and a flip to the upside on the 5? Or we're going to come straight through? But if this 15, say, closes bearish like this, what does that mean? That's what we've now got to say. Well, we broke above this level, so let's have a look. When we broke above this level, small bearish, come back down to here, and then we push through. So could we maybe look? Is that our entry point? No. There's back our entry. We could actually come back down to entry and then flip if we do close. Got lines all over here, don't I? Get rid of this buy stop. Got another buy stop on if we do flip. We might need the 2 to close though before the drive up. This is it. What we don't want is, we don't want the 15 closing back below here ideally, even though we actually can do.
Yeah.
We just don't want that, do we? We don't want that. So ideally, if we can get a 15, I don't mind a 15-minute close when we spec it, even though you close the spec and still pop through.
Right, bottom wick on the 5, come on.
Yeah.
And then a flip and drive.
Drive, yeah. Tell you what, if this 5 can come and break this low, even getting off this 5, ooh, like that.
It's gonna be quick.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm gonna move my buy stop. Swoop entry this same lot. So I'd only be. I've got my buy stop above the 5 now. If this 5, basically, I'm only risking $40. I've got $40 here, right? And my buy stop's above this 5. Now that we've broke the low, I've adjusted my buy stop above. If this 5 flips back to the upside, now fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Don't like how that's gone. But my stops are only here, so I'm literally $40. I think it's $40. $40, yeah. To see if this 5's going to flip. Because this is the last 5 of the 15. So if this 15 is going to flip, it means this 5 has to drive up. It might not. We might need to come and tap this level. But if it does drive up, I'll happily tag along. Happily tag along. So else, because the 5's going to flip back to the upside. Let's have a look. We took that bottom wick now of the 30. Okay, I'm in now. I'm in. 5 has activated me. I'm in for a second entry. It's only a tight one. Stops just below the 5. If it comes back down now and stops me out, I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm only interested if this 5 flips and drives. There's 3 minutes left of it. Come on, don't do that to me. $60 because I've adjusted. Out on that, guys. My bad. We're looking for another entry. Let's wait for the 15. See what the 15 is going to do. All on the 2, really. We just need the 2 to stay bullish. 30 minutes left of the 2. Look at the 1 now. Oh. If this 15 closes below here, I'm going to look to get out and wait for the 2 to close. I didn't even take partially, so I sort of longed it a bit. Oh, a song's stuck in my head. I will not leave my head. My Swede.
Boo and a hiss. Where are you going, 15?
Yeah. As it could be the one. The one. 50 minutes left of this one. How is this one going to close? If the one's going to flip and drive, because you've technically had a nest play, right? It means it's going to fuck off the 2, because the 2 hasn't closed yet. Or I have. The 3 and the 4 are still respecting. Yeah. So the 15 would technically fake out to the upside, then come back into the range and then carry on. So that's the only thing I'm wary of. But we know from previous data we can actually do that. We can close back in and then still carry on. So yeah, I am debating whether to get another buy on the entry point, but just wait for the 2. So this is the 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very rare that 30 drops down when we get a close like that. But the 30 is closing bearish now. The 30's never really broke them lows, closed bullish, and then closed bearish straight away. Interesting. It's a 15-minute close. How did that close? Fifteen, 30 close bearish, yeah. It's still respecting this mana. It's still respecting this mana level. No price can come to this. We've seen this, haven't we? Take partial area. $30 and the 15 is respecting this minor level. It's all on the 2. The thing, the predicament we're in at the moment, right, is the 2, right? The 2 can flip and drive down. But if you get a 2 bullish close, then the next 2 you're pretty confident you're going to be driving up. So do you wait for that, the 2, and run the risk of driving down with a 2, getting stopped out? Or do you just wait? Do you wait?
Back to negative 14. Damn it. I am out.
Tricky. Came up to here. Could we come all the way down the stops? Or are we going to... minutes left. Like, has this got enough time for this 1 to flip back up? I don't know if it has. Because that would be the 2. I'm debating on whether to get a wing back buy on at 4048. But I'm not sure it's enough time to come down, tap, and then the 2 to flip in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Okay. 15's got no bottom wick there. Two. Let's see how this one's gonna close really. 2, guys. All on the 2. It's all on what this 2 is going to do. And we did have another potential entry here. Ooh.
Really?
On the other phone. The back phone. These are, see, we did have a potential another entry here. If the 5 closes bullish, we're basically looking at this. This here. See how this 5 closes. One minute left in this 5. It's still flipped. There's no bottom wick on the 15, so is the 15 going to close bullish? That's the question.
It's the age-old question.
Got girls waiting. Ten seconds for a 5 close. Okay, 5 close. 15. Let's see what the 15 does. I don't know what I would take. 5, maybe 15. I'm really surprised that 30's done that. The 1. That's my little nag. I think if I can get up to that, I'll then go risk free. And if I come back down, because I didn't go risk free, so I didn't even take any partial.
Yeah.
Dan. I'm sure I got bit by something on my hand the other day.
Yeah.
I think it was a pterodactyl or something. I think it was a pterodactyl. 5. So now, can we come back down? If we do come back down, is that because the 15's flipping back to the downside? This is just a retest. Yes, okay. I'll go risk free now, guys. If we flip back to the downside now, I would probably think that's because the 15 is going to flip to the downside. We're going to carry on. Okay, but if this is just a pullback, like I said, we could get this pullback. If we look left, we know we can tap this level before then going. So this is where we broke out. This is where we broke out. Price comes up to this level. Price comes up to this level, then pulls back, taps this level where we potentially had another entry on, but we didn't take it. And then price powers all the way through. So if it's going to power up now, then it's going to do it now. It shouldn't flip back down. And if the 2, because the 2's only got 22 minutes left, if the 2 is going to close bullish, I can't see it flipping back down to being bearish. Yeah, if the 15 closes bullish, you've then got, we might take this 15, another 15. If 15 closes above this level, bottom wick, buy stop above, should be coming up. Yeah, look at that 5 now. That would have been a lovely entry, another entry, but our entry's there anyway, isn't it? So we just, obviously we're not closed yet. This 5 could easily flip to the downside. This could just be a retest of the 15. We've got the risk off the table anyway. And you should have took some partial if you were in this trade. I don't even know who's watching. Probably no one. There's 2 people watching. Welcome to the stream, guys. How much here? Yeah. How much here? So if you did take it, you should have took partial and be risk free anyway, which you would have been knocked out. I am looking at another entry off the 2 though, depending on where the 2 lands. Christmas decoration. Emma wants the Christmas decorations up down.
Ugh.
Oh no. I know, mate. I know.
1st of December.
You know what, I love the day, but I hate the build up to Christmas.
Yeah, so do
It's
I.
just stressful and that.
I just want food.
Yeah.
It's different when you've got kids, but
Yeah. My kids are older now, so it's like, I
it's
know,
not money.
it's still nice for them. Yeah, they just want money, but class when they're proper, like, little kids.
Yeah.
Proper excited and that. Christmas is good when you're a kid, but it's better when you're a parent with young kids. Okay, these are 5 claws. The thing what could catch me out here is if the 15 closes like this, and then the next 15 comes down for a bottom weight. Flips. But to be honest with you, if the 2 is going to close bullish, this is the one flipping back up. I'm not sure the 15 needs to come back down. It doesn't really. So I could see the next 15 just opening up and just literally driving straight up.
I'm gonna pop to the toilet.
Roger.
The cabin boy.
Hi, lady. So if you're watching on YouTube, we have got a swing trade on EU. It's gone pretty nicely. I am expecting. I ideally wanted a top wick, so I would prefer top wick. Whether that happens or not, I'm not sure. But this range coming all the way down, it's pretty clean traffic down to 1308. So we should see price pushed down to there. Obviously, this is a swing trade, so whatever account you're using, whether it's a prop account, live account, or whatever, just make sure you can hold trades overnight and over the weekend. But yeah, lovely trade. Come on, Goldie, get up there. Get up there, Gold. Get up there. A lovely 5 claws that. Is the next 5 going to stop us out though? That's a question. 5 claws back above. Very nice. Really nice. Yes. That was a wing back area, which we had. Well, might as well go make a cup of tea then. While we wait. I'm down $100 just from them swoop entries.
Yeah, I need a good trade. With some drivers, but is it going to drive anywhere before
NFP today, so that's it. Yeah, I don't know.
It could just be up and down within this small section for a bit, so it's more chance of losing.
True that.
Or just loads of little trades with little break-evens quick and risk-free quick and partials. So we will see. We will see.
I still think the 2 can get up.
Yeah.
Once the 2 close, I can see the next 2 driving. But this is it. This is just from previous data. Previous data, it's not NFP.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll see. Okay, here's a 15-minute close now. So if anything's going to stop it, it's going to be the next 15 with a bottom wick. So if this 15 closes like this, fantastic, lovely. How far is this bottom wick going to be before I flip? I'm hoping we can just sort of open and drive up. That'll be really, really exquisite, Dan. Really exquisite. You think if this was a fake out just to grab liquidity, there's no reason to come back down here. No reason, really. If this is the direction we need to go, and we've done this, there's now no reason to come back below here. So I can just see us opening up and just driving.
Well,
That's
I
1
need
minute.
another entry.
You get another entry on the 15. You get another entry on the 15.
I'm not in, no. I need one.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at another entry with the 15. If 15 closes like this and I get a bottom wick, I'm looking to get the buy stop on 15. I know it's naughty, Dan. I know it's naughty. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
You're judging.
I'm not judging. I'm following suit.
40 seconds for a close. The thing is, I'm not sure we're going to get a bottom wick.
Yeah.
Might be wrong. See what this 15 does here. Stops for me as well on this one would only be here. So probably what I'd do is use the same lot as this trade, which is only a 0.08 lot for $250 risk, and use the same lot, so it'd be like hardly anything really. Okay, the 15 didn't close back above, which is not the best, but let's see what we could do actually. Could actually have a buy stop above the 15. And if this 15 does drive, now, if we get a pullback, I'll move the buy stop above 15. Tell you what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to move my stop to the bottom, to the low. I've actually moved my stop to the low of this. Shouldn't break that low really. Should not be breaking this low if we're correct. If we're wrong, then it'll break the low. And I'm looking at another entry depending on how far this pops down. 30 hasn't closed yet, so 30 can still flip. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to get in on this again. 5 done first. I think I'll wait for a 5 close. If this 5 can close bullish for me, then I'll pull my buy stop of the 5. Yeah. Currently, I have got another buy stop above 15. $37. Both of them are $37. 44. Oh, $100 is that. It's 5 does. It's a 5 bullish close. All I'm after. Just a 5 bullish close. Nothing might happen until the 2 closes.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Don't come down, don't come down. Depending on how far we pull back here, we move our buy stop above the 5. If we can maybe tap this level, then I'll move my buy stop above the 5 here, which is the 15 top wick basically. Been a weird morning, it's not like driving obviously we need volume. It's just lack of volume. That's it, really. That's why we're doing this. If there's no volume, we can't really catch big trades, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm going to move my buy stop up to 15. If this 15 does flip now, so that lowers my risk to $90. Stops are here, guys, below this point. We shouldn't be breaking that low, really, if we're correct. If we're wrong, price does need to drive down, then yes, we'll be breaking the low. At that point, we're just not interested. Let's fill that area now. Let's fill that area. So 15 doing. 15, we could see the pullback come to the body. That's what tends to happen a lot. So that if you look at the wicks, comes down and tests the body.
Yeah.
Still 2 5-minute candles left after this 5-minute candle. There's still enough time for this 15 to flip. Okay, but we want it to flip and drive. And if it's going to flip and drive, the first 5-minute candle needs to be something like that. Decent size. That gives us another 5-minute candle. Then push. Get up there. Get up there, gold. So there's the 5 now. So we need a nice big 5-minute candle ready for the 15 to flip and drive. We just have to be careful this 5 doesn't come up, tap us and then flip. It's still bearish the 5 technically. If we look at the 15 looks lovely for this 15 to flip and push. Oh, does look really nice. And you can still close respect in here, and then the next 15 still drives all the way through that range. So this would be a second entry on this. Here we go. We're going to get activated. Because this didn't actually break any highs. And it didn't even come and take our advantage point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you think about the original plan, if you need to take that advantage point, you didn't take it here, and a pullback, if you're coming back up and you're closing bullish, that's probably because we need to break these highs. There's quite a lot of liquidity here. There's liquidity all above here. All above here. Okay, and also above here. Loads to take. We broke out to the downside. A lot of people will be selling here, loads will be selling. Right? And hopefully we're coming up to grab all that liquidity now. Okay, I've been activated on this second trade. If these don't play out, guys, I'm probably gonna be done. It just means NFP is not enough volume for us to drive. That's all it means. There we go. There we go. That's a 15. Come on. Can we break the highs 15? That's what we're after. Can we break these highs? That's my little area here. Did you get in on this second one, Dan?
I did.
Nice.
I'm in.
Nice. Stops are really nice on these as well. Because if we break these lows again now, we're just wrong. Like, you know. But, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the 2's about to close. the 3 is about to close, and the 4 is about to close. So what comes with a higher time frame? We might get a pullback. I'm hoping we pull back first, right? But we might get a pullback first and then flip. Okay. Hopefully not. The way the
big one.
Well, the way the 15 and the 30 is closing back into this range, you would think, okay, this is now, we're probably going to pull up first before coming down.
Yeah.
That's what you would probably think. But you just never know. You never know with Forex. Anything can happen.
Well, that's it. I mean, I think, given what you've just said about all the liquidity, if it wants to drive further down, there's a big reason for it to pump up.
Yeah.
Grab the liquidity and then start to show its movements down, but it's not doing that.
Yeah, it's like there's no volume, is there?
Yeah, sure. Nice close here. Another pump of a 5.
Yeah.
And then a little wick on the new.
Well, it'd be the 30, wouldn't it? So we'd want this 30 closing back above, and then a little bottom wick, previous support, and then go. That's it. That's all we're after, really, off the 30. That would make sense. But yeah, I'm gonna go make a brew because there's 5 minutes left. I'm gonna go make a brew, Dan. I'll be back in a second.
No worries. Same.
Yeah, down board.
Well, that's not TP. What? Hmm.
Freeze.
Well, I honestly thought we were going to be a TP there. No.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's not on your way, is it? See what the next two's going to do. Two's closing. Yeah, this is it. It's all on the two, guys. If I get stopped, I'm done. It's not for me today, but I've only got 38, 92, $130 risk on it. So I'll be down to $200 say the morning. Which is still right. I've hardly traded this month because I've been away in that.
Yeah.
I've hardly been on. If we look at the logbook, like I'm still down for this month. Well, I'm not down for this month because we took some nice trades, didn't we, when we come off?
Yeah.
But on stream, October, I've only took 1, 2, 4 trades on stream this month. 4, and with the 20th. Obviously today's as well though. It's Yorkshire tea, Dan.
Lovely. Lovely.
A nice Yorkshire tea. What are you doing this weekend, Dan? Out?
Not much, I don't think. Not much planned. Going out for food for my lass's sister-in-law, her birthday. We're going out for food on Sunday.
Where you going?
There's up in Dinnington by the airport.
Yeah.
There's a pub called the Swan. We're going for like a Sunday lunch and thing. So.
What I love with Newcastle, there's some unreal restaurants.
Oh yeah.
Do you know our favourite restaurant, right? Is a place called Fujiyama.
Aye.
Have you been to Fujiyama?
I haven't.
Mate, it's in the little Chinatown bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end near the, I can't remember what that road's called. Where the wall is basically. Right at the end of Chinatown, T Junction. There's a little restaurant there called Fuji. You walk in, you're like, oh mate, it looks a bit scruffy and that, like, but honestly, it's like Japanese food, but they cook it all in front of you.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it is beautiful. Every time we go for a game, watch a game, we always go to Fujiyama. Like the bloke knows me.
Mm-hmm. It's always good when you go places like that.
Yeah, my kids love it as well. The kids proper love it. The taste, that's just
Katsu chicken curry.
Katsu chicken curry.
Love it. There's a place called Sticks up at Haymarket.
Yeah.
Or like just round from where the gate and things like that is.
Yeah.
And they do a lovely katsu.
I wanted to go to that burger place, but I couldn't find it. It was meant to be
The
in
meat.
Is that in the like the arcade market thing?
No, it's more the big market. So it's across from Hooters. There's a Hooters.
Oh yeah, Hooters now, isn't it? Are the women in little hot pants and that? Like proper Hooters, are they?
To be fair, like Meat Stack has proper let me down recently. So
Why?
I placed a delivery order.
Yeah.
And it's smash burgers.
Oh, I love smash burgers.
I never thought you could uncook a smash burger or undercook a smash burger.
Really?
So when my burger arrived, it was raw, basically.
Oh, I did
And I
love
was
it.
just like, how the do you do that?
Yeah, I'd be fuming.
You're squashing a burger down into pretty much nothing. So it should only need to be on the griddle for like a couple of minutes. So I was absolutely raging.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big disappointment. But there's loads of places in town now that do smash burgers. It's all the rage.
But the thing with food though, like we have a thing where if you get our food wrong, we just rage. It just makes me so. I don't know about you, but with me it makes me so angry.
100%, especially when you're paying well over the odds now for food. Food's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
And you expect good quality food,
Yeah.
and when you don't get it, oh jeez, nah, was not impressed at all. So to be fair, I don't think I'll ever go back to pizza. There's loads of places. Feds in the Granger market, they do like chicken and stuff like that. Some lush stuff. But I mean, Meat Stack started off as a small little over-the-counter thing in the Granger market before it took off.
Yeah.
And then opened a big sit-down restaurant.
I am just a pure meat. Love meat. Like whether it's burgers or, you know, just pure mixed grill.
Oh, fucking love a mixed grill.
Do you know where my best meals are though, Dan? And I'm not just saying it, right? Because she might be listening, right? Right? No, she won't be listening, trust me. But my best meals, what I've ever had, has been from Emma. Emma is an unreal cook. Unreal cook, right? She does this steak sauce, and we've been thinking about bottling it up. So for me, there's not a proper steak sauce. We either have peppercorn or what's the other ones you can have?
You can get like a blue cheese.
Yeah, they're shit. They're all shit. There's not a sauce that goes with steak. In her family, there's this sauce, what's like tradition in their family, and it goes with steak perfectly. It's unreal. I'm like scooping the sauce out after. It's unbelievable. But yeah, she does that. But yeah, some of the stuff she's cooked, like a minted lamb, is just, my God, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, but we do like Fujiyama.
Yeah,
because he flings eggs in his hat and that.
Used to be a place called Saint Sushi.
Yeah.
And it was on the corner. Like just outside of Chinatown on the corner. And that was lush. Expensive, but
yeah,
absolutely lush. I love it. I love a Chinese. I love Japanese, Asian. Yeah, like teriyaki and noodles. Katsu. I think that's my go-to at the minute. Katsu chicken curry and rice.
Katsu chicken curry and rice.
Yeah,
when you go to the Chinese, is that what you get?
Yeah. Wait, when I go to the Chinese, I get a house special fried rice with chips and curry sauce and deep fried crispy shredded beef.
Yeah.
In Peking sauce.
Oh my God! Stop it, Dad. Your mouth's watering now.
Wontons.
The issue I've got here in Kemai is like, because obviously I'm on a little village in the middle of nowhere on the beach. There's no one who delivers apart from one Indian.
Yeah.
But for me to get an Indian, just for me and Emma, you're looking about 70 quid.
Oosh. Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah. Because the drive's about 30-minute drive. It is lovely. So it's rare we have a takeaway, really. And the kebabs round here is shit. Like, all the kebabs are shit. There's one decent kebab shop where we go, but I'm a kebab fan, me. I like kebabs.
Souvlaki.
But here, mate, I've hardly had them. Just because they're not very nice. I've tried loads of different places.
Kebab meat, chips and garlic sauce and a pepper bread.
Oh mate, yeah, it's the garlic though. The garlic here, they put mint in the garlic sauce. Yeah, don't know what it is.
What?
It's the same down South Wales as well. They put mint in their sauce. It's like a garlic minty sauce.
Yeah.
It's like a garlic yogurt, mint yogurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very nice. But in Hartlepool, oh my God, you got like getting your palm all wrapped in you. dunking and scraping all the garlic out, and you're like sliming off the Ghostbusters.
I fucking love a caramel.
Yeah.
I love a caramel. Pete is not doing what we want. It's struggling. It's struggling. Hi, Man City at the weekend as well.
Yeah.
That, I think, is going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough. But I don't know, it's weird this season, Dan, right? Because I've watched every game. And apart from the away games, we haven't done anything wrong. It feels like we haven't started the season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't understand what's going on with the away form, because of, like, initially we were losing, but it was close.
Yeah.
And you couldn't really fault the energy levels and the game plan and things like that. Whereas now it's started to slip a lot more.
Yeah.
We haven't looked as good away. But
do you know what we're missing, mate? Do you know who we're missing?
Hall and Livermore.
Yeah. Because when you play with a 4-3-3, your fullbacks bolster up the midfield, but you've got to have fit. I know Dan Ben tries to get up there, but he looks like he's trying to pull a caravan, right? He's trying to get up there. Also, Kieran Trippier is not fit enough to get up there and get back. But that's literally who we're missing. Look at this, man. What is going on?
This is depressing.
Yeah, there's just no volume whatsoever. So there's 15 close. We just need a 15 bullish close, and hopefully we'll start picking up. But yeah, that's who we're missing. And I know Hall's back now, so he needs to be starting if he's fit enough.
Yeah, wait. I mean, Burns out for the next 2 games as well, isn't he?
I didn't
He
know.
got red carded, didn't he?
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, have you seen that coming?
Yeah.
Why didn't he bring Lewis Hall on when he got yellow carded? He wasn't even playing that good. He should have brought Lewis Hall on. Well, I don't know, mate. It's a weird one, really. I feel like we haven't even started. We haven't even kicked off yet. But we're doing class in the Champions League.
We are, but we need to start seeing the form improve. Because we've got the make or break game coming up soon, beginning of December, haven't we?
Make or break.
Oh.
Yeah. Good game. That's going to be weird.
Yeah. Wait, because they are flying high. So they've got every chance of turning it over. But I do not wish to see it. Because it'll just be, yeah, you've got all this money. Saudi owners.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered to deal with it.
We haven't though, have we? That's the thing.
No, well, this is it. I mean, it would be totally different if we hadn't been restricted by anything. But then, like I say, where would we really be? So, yeah.
Oh, look at this 15 dropping.
This might be the end of the day. This has been.
Yeah. This would.
Losses.
Yeah. Tricky morning. Just no volume. No volume. That's what I'd put it down to, really. We had a bit of volume where we popped out this morning. Popped out straight back into this area, and yeah. Now it's like, what are you doing? I mean, the two closed bullish. it's a case of, I mean, how steep's this bottom wick? This is, like I said, it's a new 4 as well. The 4 actually closed bearish.
Bearish.
Okay.
This will be fixed.
Yeah, this, we might get stopped here.
Yeah.
What are we like? 4, 8, 10. Man, what's this for? We've had such a bearish. What did the 4 do? It's all on this 15 really. See how this 15 closes? 30 seconds left. Oh god. Yeah, if this 15 closes like this, guys, 30 seconds, I'm gonna look to get out. Both of them as well. See if we can get a pullback. Anyway, it's lovely, but you could easily just get a fake out on the 30. 15, 30. Yeah, it's gonna as well, isn't it? You little shit bag. You little shit bag.
Yeah.
What did the 15 do? 15's close respect then. It's a 30 really. It's the way if you get a bearish 30 close, that's it, you're coming down to break the lows. But this 30 can still flip. We didn't even push that high up, did we?
No. I think that was like 30 pips, 10
Yeah.
quid.
This is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm risk free on that. I'll move my stop to there. If I get stopped now, I'm done. So my stops are just below this low, the wick of the 30. If I get stopped, I'm done for the day, guys. I'm gonna go and put the Christmas decorations up. But the 30, I mean, you're at break even on both these trades now if you close both. But if this 30 flips, fantastic. We should drive. Because this could just be the 30 testing the body. So it's all on this 30 really. So that's what I've got going on. Come on, the 30. Get up there. Give us something. Give us something. I mean, we've had a trade technically. I just didn't take partial. I didn't go risk. So it's my own damn fault.
I wasn't risking a lot.
If I
so
took,
the partial I took was negligible.
yeah. Well,
So,
well, that's it. The partial I would have took there probably would have been about $80 max, if that. So yeah, I know what you mean. With the swoop entries, I wouldn't even have covered the swoop entries.
yeah.
Oh, is this 30 gonna flip? 15's coming back. I mean, this 15 could easily flip to the downside. This is the thing. Oh, there we go. Is this the top wick now, and then is this the 15 flip? If I get a 15-minute bullish close like this, yeah, I'm then going to move my stops back below this level. Reason being, if we were going to drive down, we probably would do it with this 15. This 15 would do it. There's no reason to close bullish here. If you're closing bullish here, it's telling us there's not much volume, and we are just going to consolidate. But until we get some volume, which could happen at any point, but we've still got another chance that we could be coming up. But the next 15 then could come down, take the bottom wick and then flip. Obviously we wouldn't want to get stopped out at that point, so let's see what this 15 minute does. Hopefully this 15 will just go. One 15-minute candle will do this. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Dan?
It would be. Marvelous.
I can see that happening. Actually, I'm going to manifest it now.
Manifesting.
Are you putting trades on there, Dan?
No, I'm just shifting my stops.
Ah, exactly it.
It's just trade.
You used to, with Andy Hankin as well, he used to jump on just to grab a trade. And he'd
Yeah.
jump on and you just hear, and all I would say was, oh, this looks okay, I'm potentially going to have a sell stop in here, or if we get a close above here, we're going to get in, and all he hears, doof, where he's just got in and then he jumped off the stream.
Shing. Yeah, that's me done. I think this is going to come back down.
Yeah, it looks like this 15's going to flip, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely cup of tea. Well, it's a nice 5-minute close. There's a nice 5 minutes. It's not too. I might get stopped on the next 5 here. 15's gonna flip. It's not. I'm not convinced with that 5 though, guys. Ah, what a shit week. Shit week. I mean, I've still got my Euro USD trade on, which is up. But I am expecting a steeper top wick, which I would like.
Well, I was 150 quid up yesterday. I am not anymore.
Yeah.
I'm 45 quid down. Boo! And tomorrow's a busy news day as well.
But the losses, really, we have limited and managed the losses. Great.
Yes.
Like, it's only low losses what we've lost. You know what I mean? And that's the key with it. That's what people can't get in their head. Especially on YouTube, you'll find people jump on YouTube, yeah, and you'll take a loss. That's it. Oh my, I'm not watching it. Can't trade. Take loss. Fucking, it's trading. Everybody takes losses. You have to take losses. It's part of it. But watch how I manage the losses. I'll make sure the losses are managed on the low.
Well, this is it as well. You have to have an understanding of what it is you're doing. If you're just copying somebody's trades, then you know you're gonna find times where you're just gonna be copying losses. Depends on how often you're coming on. If you're coming on every day, then you're gonna be profitable. But yeah, dangerous game.
It is, isn't it?
This is gonna come up because I shifted me stuff. Yeah, it's been a funny week this week. I haven't seen what's been successful for us.
Yeah.
Sort of over that first phase. So
mine's been more like I've missed proper corker trades, really good trades. So it has been a strange week, unfortunately. But you go through patches like this. You go through different patches. You go through patches where you're just winning every trade. It's so simple. The 1 hour's broke out. You got to pull back and you're into the next range. So simple. And then you'll get weeks where there's no volume and you're just consolidating, you're messing about. And then you'll get weeks where it's just so difficult to even find a setup.
yeah.
And eventually it just comes back round to, if you have to go through them patches, you want to go through the shit patches with smallest losses you possibly get, and then make the most out of the winning patches.
Yeah.
And that's how you'll be profitable. 15's flipping now. Probably going to drive.
Well, that's it. I mean, last month it was just so clear. Like, dailies moved. It's left no bottom wick on the daily, so I was just sticking sort of sell stops under dailies and things like that.
Yeah.
And then it was coming down for a steeper bottom wick, and I was making a couple of percent and stuff like that. Did that twice. Nice trades. Whereas this week, just every time I look, I'm just like, oof. Nope.
Yeah, I'm
Not
out,
so
guys.
clear.
I am out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. There's the four's closed below as well. It looks like. So
Yeah, I think with that sort of bearish close on the 4.
the bigger picture is we think the daily's going to flip and the weekly's going to flip and drive up, but we just didn't know how far down is the pullback before the 10. That's it. We thought it was here. It's obviously not here because the 4's closed below now. So it looks like we're probably going to come back down, but I'm not interested in sells. The daily plus a 10 FP.
I was looking at, as I said when we first started, I was looking at the monthly. The monthly came right back down to like flipping point, and it was the weekly giving a little bottom wick for the previous week before pulling back up.
Yeah.
So
why is NFP today not
and not tomorrow? Frickin' Americans. Frickin' Americans. Just does what he wants, man. No fucking order at anything anymore.
On where I hate, right? Stupid.
Bump, isn't it, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bump.
Yeah.
Ugh.
15 tapped it out and then flipped back, please. Ah, good. One of them mornings. Right, guys, I'm done. I'm gonna call it. I'm down about $180. It's a bit shit, but it's not too bad really. It's very manageable. I've hardly traded.
Yeah, we're gonna make fucking 4% tomorrow.
We'll make 4% tomorrow, so don't worry. I mean, I'm up $180 on me EU. That would sort of cover it all.
Rub it in.
I know, but the EU, I mean, I'm still expecting the EU to push a lot further down. So yeah, after the top wick, get a nice top wick on the daily. I sort of want the daily to flip back up and then come down. All on the weekly. I am looking at another entry on EU if the weekly closes below this level again. I'm going to take another entry.
Nice, but you've got me number.
But yeah. Alright guys, right, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Another loss on the stream. It hasn't been a very good month. I've hardly traded this month though, because I've been away and things like that. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow, 8 AM if you're on. I'll catch you later, Dan.
See you later, buddy.
Toodaloo, mate. See you later, everyone. See ya. Thanks for joining, guys. Catch you later.